1.3.2 Man-made disasters. When the disasters are due to carelessness of human or mishandling of dangerous equipments, they are called man-made disasters. Common examples of these disasters are train accidents, aeroplane crashes, collapse of buildings, bridges, mines, tunnels, etc. Man-made disasters are the result of carelessness or human errors during technological and industrial use. The disasters are in the form of accidents, which occur all of a sudden and take a huge toll on life and property. Mostly such disasters cause injuries, diseases and casualties where they occur. Man-made disasters are mainly of two types. A. Local disasters. These are small-scale disasters such as train accidents, plane crashes and shipwrecks. B. Industrial and technological disasters. These are much larger in scale and are the result of technology failures or industrial accidents. Such disasters affect both local population and may even cover a much larger area. Industrial disasters result due to accidental leakage of water or air pollutants. Many of the chemicals are extremely toxic and carcinogenic, which affect the human population in an adverse way. Some people die instantly while others are crippled for whole life in the form of blindness, paralysis and many other chronic diseases. Impact on the environment. Leakage of toxic chemicals from the industries and accidents in the nuclear reactors has short-term and long-term effects on the environment and human health. Short-term effects on human health relate to casualties and diseases like blindness, cancer, paralysis, heart trouble, gastric and respiratory abnormalities. Long-term effects include genetic imbalances in humans and its impact on the future generations. Soil and water sources also remain polluted for long durations of time. Technical publications and upthrust for knowledge. Disaster Management 1-28 Introduction to Disasters Prevention, Control and Mitigation. Man-made disasters can be minimized to a large extent by adopting the following measures. 1. Proper training of personnel working in the hazardous industries. 2. Proper maintenance and care of safety measures. 3. Removing human encroachments around hazardous industries. 4. Making the people aware about the first aid methods in case of accidents. 5. Applying wet cloth over the mouth and nose in case of gas leakages minimizes the health hazards. 6. Remaining indoors in case of radioactive accidents. 7. Providing the people with proper medical care, in some cases throughout their life. 8. Providing adequate compensation to the affected people by way of money and employment. Bhopal Gas Tragedy, BGT. The most serious industrial disaster occurred on December 3, 1984 at Bhopal, India, which is known as the Bhopal Gas Tragedy, BGT. The Bhopal gas tragedy occurred due to leakage of methyl isocyanide, MIC, gas from the factory of Union Carbide of India Limited. MIC gas is used as an ingredient in pesticide. It leaked from the factory and formed the deadly cloud over Bhopal. People living in slums in the vicinity of the factory were the most affected and more than 5,000 people were killed. Half of them due to direct exposure and other half due to after effects. MIC is a colorless gas which causes severe irritation, violent coughing, swelling of the lungs, bleeding and death due to direct inhalation. It also caused loss of eyesight in more than 1,000 people. More than 50,000 people were affected with respiratory, eye, gastric, neurological and gynecological problems. Another technological disaster is due to the potential damages of nuclear fallout. An example is the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. Technical Publications and Upthrust for Knowledge Disaster Management 1-29 Introduction to Disasters Chernobyl Nuclear Disaster. This nuclear disaster occurred at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, which was one of the largest power plants in the Ukrainian Republic of erstwhile USSR, on April 26, 1986. It is the worst nuclear disaster recorded in a nuclear power plant. This nuclear power plant had 4 reactors of 1000 megawatt each for electricity generation. A sudden power surge resulted in 2 explosions, which destroyed the reactor core and blasted a large hole in the roof of the reactor building. The radioactive debris moved up through that hole to heights of 1 kilometer. Approximately 100 to 150 million curies of radiation, radioactive isotopes of iodine and calcium, escaped into the atmosphere. To reduce emissions, the rescue team bombarded the reactor with 5,000 metric tons of shielding material consisting of lead, boron, sand and clay. Soviet officials placed the toll of human lives to 31, however. According to Western estimates, 2,000 people were killed. Large areas of the Ukrainian, Belarusian republics of the USSR and even parts of Poland, Denmark and Sweden were contaminated. Around 200,000 people had to be evacuated and resettled. The after effects lasted for many years.